3 from 2.
That's okay, but I'm going to argue with you on this one, Boz.
Okay,
because,
let's get it.
Listen, Casey does not have to contribute a bunch offensively. She is, like you said, she's the connective tissue for Canada. She's going to be diving on the floor for the loose balls. She's going to be locking up defensively. She's going to be taking advantage of open layups that her teammates create. For me, I hate to put it on the shoulders of the Plouffe sisters, but they've got to play better, especially Michelle. I think she's the best player in the world. Boss, she was less than 50% from one range and shot it about 20% from two range. That is not Michelle Plouffe, I'm telling you. Paige Crozen's been getting to work. She was the leading scorer of everybody from the UOQT and Utsunomiya. She starts the scoring here for the Canadians. And Chile will try to respond. What they can do, Chile, is they can shoot it. That could maybe be the difference in this contest. But the Plouffe sisters are gonna share that Wilson early. But again, Michelle, numbers-wise, 5.5 points per game, 6 rebounds, right? But a very un-Michelle-like 6 for 20 from 1.
Yeah.
6 for 25 from 2. She did go 9 of 9 from the free throw line as Casey Bosch gets in for the score. But this is the #1 player in the world, man. Oh, take that with you. Ovalle, vamos. Vamos, senora. She gets past the defense, the contact, scores it over Bosch, a little flip over the shoulder.
Put some peanut butter on that shot, and it's a sandwich.
Yeah, she put some chile pepper on that one. That was spicy. 2-2. Crozen gives it up. She's going to let Michelle go to work. Morrison, no choice but to foul. And Plouffe, who is a 2-time Olympian, represented in for 5-on-5 in Rio in 16 and in London 2012. Kat was there in 2016. And Plouffe, Michelle that is, will get it to go. They have had not had any issues from the free throw line. That is for certain. Defensively, though, that's not great. An easy layup for Chile as they even things up at 3 apiece.
Yeah, well recognized by Jovanka Ljubitic. There was a drop coverage on that play. She hesitated for a second to try to get the bottom defender going backwards, and then she took it all the way to the cup.
There's Crozen. Midi is money. Canada in front by 1. Long to attempt. And that is wide left. Chile will make a substitution. Abulleres will come out. Ovalle will come in. Minute and a half into our first women's contest. Again, B and D for the women today. A and C for the men. The cut broken up. Nice defense here from Chile. Oh, step back. Up fake. Down low to Morrison. She's got 6 to work with. Attacking Kat, and she's going to draw the foul. Question is, was that in the process of the shot? I think so.
Canada, one of the only teams that size-wise can match up with Xiomara Morrison. I think she's the tallest lady in the tournament, and on this play gets a foul out of it.
Well, she was certainly their leading scorer from the first OQT. But a lot of pressure is on Morrison's shoulders to, be that continual threat offensively. It really comes down to how much help she's going to get. I think she's going to get her numbers. And I think most teams are content with letting her get, not letting her, but she's going to score probably 6 to 7 points on you. As long as everybody else is contained, I think most teams will deal with that.
Yeah, I think that's why they got Ljubitic on the squad, even though she's young. She was a 29% two-point shooter on the women's series in 23. I think that's where her shot creating and shot making abilities come into play.
Speaking of women's series, Canada won the women's series opener in Springfield this year. Catherine Plouffe was the MVP there. And speaking of Kat, she gets scratched out beyond the 2-point arc. I'm not sure why Chile is high-fiving after fouling after 2.
Me neither.
I agree with keep cheering your teammates on, but that ain't nothing to celebrate.
Just keep sharing the good energy.
Good foul. High five. All right, I'm confused. There's Kat getting it to go. Kat also averaged 5 points, 5 rebounds per game at the Utsunomiya UOQT, but she hasn't made a 2 yet this year, boss. Can you believe that? Has not made a 2 in 2024.
Look, I can't speak on the women's series, but from the OQTs, I can tell you a lot of her shots were contested, especially against, well, their kryptonite in that tournament, Team Australia, who used their athleticism to stick close, didn't give up any open looks. That doesn't make it easier hitting the 2.
I don't know why this is childish of me, but who was that Timon? Whenever you said the name Mufasa, you start to shiver.
Yes.
I think when Canada hear Australia's name said, they just get a shiver down their spine.
Yeah.
Kangaroos. Kangaroo. No. Look, credit to Australia to the way that they played and earning those back-to-back wins over Canada, being the powerhouse that Canada is. Sometimes you got to just tip the cap to people. I tipped my cap to Morrison there, and I think that was beyond the 2-point arc, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Two ball is good. So Zayamada showing the range. She got service out there as well. Michelle trying to get back to MVP form. Plouffe with the deuce. And it's 8-6 inside. Morrison can't squeeze it. Michelle. Now she's being a misfit. Back-to-back 2 balls. So Michelle Plouffe with the last 4 for all Canada. Not a bad start, eh?
You wanted her to step up and up that 2-point and 1-point percentage, show out and be a real MVP. Starting out here.
Man, I wish her middle name was started with a V. It would be a perfect nickname for her because she'd be MVP. She's, to me, again, most valuable player. She's proven it year after year. Shout out to Maxie. He's over here eavesdropping on our broadcast.
What's up, Maxie? Hop on.
We rode through the desert in Abu Dhabi and came up on a family of camels. This is a true story, right?
Really?
We did. This was like maybe 2 years ago. On 4-wheelers. It was cool.
Hey, we're going back there this year. You better take me out to that desert drive. I haven't been around Abu Dhabi at all.
Well, they're going to have to start constructing 2 4-wheelers to get you on it. We got to
I'll take a camel.
I would not wish that on that camel. Meantime, it's Crozet to the crib. It's a no-go. 10-6, it'll stay. 3.5 in. Morrison cleared to shoot. Will miss it. I think that's out of bounds off of Crozet. Mama Crozet will check out. Michelle is in. So double trouble as the Plouffe sisters are out there with Casey Bosch. Somebody tried to get me to change Casey's nickname to Brave. You ever seen the movie Brave?
I mean, that's a little fitting, yeah.
No, the resemblance is there, but I like Boss Spice.
Yeah, me too.
You know? There's Bosch. See? Rebounds, defense, effort plays. I don't care if she scores a single point in any game. Meantime, Kat is on the move. She makes it count. Abuyeres. That's going to cost you double. So they trade a 1-4-2, and Chile are within 2. Kat to Michelle. She will assist her. Yet again, 12-9. Ovalle. Dos es bueno.
Look, it feels like Canada's playing well, right? They're getting the shots that they want. They're getting the drives that they want. Michelle Plouffe is on fire. Missing this one, though. But Chile is not going anywhere.
No, they aren't. It's a 12-11 game. Maybe not what Canada had expected, but then again, they got a bullseye on their back, and they got to expect every team's best shot. I don't think they look vulnerable, right?
No, they don't.
They don't look vulnerable, but teams are saying, yeah, a team that we looked at as maybe unbeatable, they're beatable if we do the right things. But I said yesterday that pressure busts pipes, or it makes diamonds. That's an old adage. Okay, we getting more deuces than Wimbledon out here now. Back and forth. Now it's Chile's serve. No, it's Canada's serve. Out of bounds off of Chile. So the Canadians lead at 14-11. Bosch. Crozen. Stops from 10 feet out. If she ain't a bucket, I don't know what is. I do think it's interesting, though. She's kind of become the most dangerous offensive player for Canada.
She certainly was in the last Olympic qualification tournament in Japan, I'll tell you that.
Averaged 6.5 points per game. She was 10 of 25 from 2. I mean, she was an absolute torch out there. I like Paige's game. I think she's become one of the most exciting players to watch. Morrison, oh, absolutely put in handcuffs. Kat Plouffe was not having it. That's right. Dripping in finesse. Come on, boss. It don't make no sense. I've been dripping in finesse. You know it, you know.
I know the song. Lyrics are not my strong suit,
Never
bro.
mind. Shout out DJ Lass. He's the man with magic fingers over there, our Olympic DJ. Uh-oh. I believe they call that and one from number 1. Michelle Plouffe up and in. So Michelle is taking over this game. She got the joystick in her hands.
Yeah, and Canada separating themselves right now by team play, good screening, rebounding, getting their loose balls. This is a big part of why they're so good. At this stage of the game, some teams get tired and shift down. They shift up.
That's a mark of a great team. Crozen trying to get rid of the defense here. And there's a foul on that attempt. So the zone, as I like to call her, will step up to the line. And while she did lead all women scorers at the UOQT in Utsunomiya, her team was not able to come away with that Olympic ticket. But different than that UOQT, there's 3 tickets available here in Debrecen. And I think she's going to get another crack at the free throw attempt. That's a lane violation on Chile. Our officials, Deanna Jackson, Guy Kim, all over it. So Crozen another crack at it. She will set up shop, and that is nothing but cloth. 7-point lead, Canada. Ran out of time, shot clock violation. So
I don't get this play. Look, as Chile, you want to get a bucket now. You're down 7 points. They didn't go to their main offensive option. She wasn't involved in the play. She didn't set a screen. She stood over on the side. Xiomara Morrison needs to be more involved in plays like this if they want to survive out of this pool. I mean, maybe not against this team, Canada, but you have to have the awareness. If we need a bucket, we have a weapon standing 195 underneath the basket. Go to her on a mismatch.
You should be coaching still. I like you in the broadcast booth with me, but
I like coaching, but you know, what's more fun than talking about the game?
Come on now. You know it's better here with me.
Yeah, it is.
You know it's better here with me. Stick with the winner, Bods. 11-18. I don't think that Canada's going to relinquish this lead. It's just a matter of when, not if. There's Bosch Spice. Nice drive to the crib. Easy money. Ovalle will let it fly from deep. And now Bosch will draw the foul. That is number 6 on Chile. So matters get a little bit worse for the Chileans.
Let's talk about the schedule for the one just after the game.
Canada can end it with a 2. They're going to let Paige get a touch of the Wilson. Down to Michelle with 3 to shoot. She can't convert on the drop step. Abuyedes with Kat suffocating her. Ovalle comes around. Oh, good active hands there from Paige. The zone. Light it up. Put your lighters up. Put your lighters up. Man, Canada on fire in that contest. It was not much of a contest. 21-11, they run away with a 10-point victory to start their campaign here in Debrecen. Chile just found it tough keeping up.
Look, you remember it was 12-11
Yes.
at one point in the game?
Yep.
So a 9-0 run by Canada to close this game out, that is just ridiculous.